Hey, good people. Hope you're all having a wonderful time. I would like us to talk today on something a friend told me about taking a taxi. He said the way you take a taxi in Douala and Yaoundé is actually different from the way you take a taxi in other parts of the country. Yaoundé is the capital of Cameroon and Douala is the economic capital of Cameroon. Okay, if you have to take a taxi in Yaoundé, you do something like 3,000 corbison, that is 3,000 corbison. In Douala, you want to take a taxi, you do something like 2,000 Yassa, 3,000 Bonamoussadi. Okay, what we're trying to see is like you take like, how can I put it, 2,000 Bonamoussadi. What he was trying to make me understand is before you take a taxi, you call, the first thing you mention is the amount and not your destination. Because what the taxi driver is interested in is in your amount and not your destination. So once you say 3,000, he'll be like, okay, this person might be saying something well. So he stops to, first of all, listen to the amount before he gets to listen to your destination. And when he said this, we laughed about it and we observed and we realized that that's what people do. When you say the kind of amount, the taxi driver stops to listen to where you're going to. And we realized that this, I realized that this thing actually applies in life. The way we present ourselves to people in life also matters. There are some of us that have very, very, very wonderful ideas. But the problem is the way we present these ideas to people. There are some of us that have very good intentions. You know, you want to talk to somebody, your intention of talking to that person, maybe you want to correct the person. Your intention is good, but your manner of approach might be wrong. The way you approach the person, the way you would take to talk to that person, your tone of voice, your timing might just make the person not want to listen to you. Some of us is even the way we dress. There's something they say, dress the way you want to be addressed. I know many people might not agree with me, but I think there is a way you dress that makes people that changes the way people address you. I'm not talking about dressing in riches. I'm talking about a kind of responsible way of dressing that will make people approach you in a particular kind of manner. And we also have this idea of first impression. Your first impression actually matters. The way you present yourself to somebody the first time is the way the person will take to treat you. I have this sister in church. She's a very nice person. She has a very good heart. But she has this thing we call in church, Lion of the Tribe of Judah face. This face that's always, she's always stern. She barely smiles. So anytime you say, hello, sister, she'll be like, and when she gives you that look, it's not like she's angry at you, but it's just the way her face is. And she complained to me the other day. She said, people don't like her. I said, people like you. But it's because you never smile. So you give people that look that make people, scare people from you. They think if they approach you, if they come close to you, you might not be a very nice person. Learn to smile more and you see how much people will come to you. You see how many people will love you. So what I'm trying to say is, the ideas we have, let's take time to present it to people in such a way that they will buy the ideas. The language we will use, the timing is very important. Our tone of voice is very important. Even when you want to approach somebody about something, if your intentions are pure, people cannot actually read your heart. So make sure that the way you talk to that person, the way you approach that person, your timing, your voice too matters. And the way you dress and the way you give people a first impression, the way you walk around, the way you talk to people will actually make people approach you in a different way. So maybe you might think that people don't like you. They might not like you just because the way you talk or the way the kind of face you give them or the kind of, well, how can I put it? The way you approach them. People might not have bought that your wonderful ideas simply because of the way you presented it to them or the timing. People might actually read you wrong and misunderstand you all the time just because of the way you approach them. So let's work on our approach. Let's work on our dressing. Let's work on our timing. Let's work on our presentation of everything we want to do. Anything you want to present it, it's not that we should fake it, but make sure you present it to somebody in such a way that the person will like it. So thank you very much and God bless you. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button below and invite friends, share it with friends so that all of us can keep sharing, all of us can keep inspiring ourselves and motivating ourselves.